Fight card, Blanchfield, Aaron Blanchfield versus Manon Forior. Pretty good fight in the women's flyweight division. Some serious title contention promises probably on this fight, I'd say. I'd say who wins this probably gets a title fight. Just shut the fuck.
I didn't say anything.
I'm gonna knee you. I believe the winner of this fight will get a title shot, and I think this is a pretty damn interesting fight at the flyweight division.
Wow.
Manon Forior's last fight, she beat Rose Namajunas. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Blanchfield.
Oh, yes, I did. We talked about that.
We did talk about it
last week.
Yeah, well done. You remembered. Blanchfield, Aaron Blanchfield, cold-blooded, cool nickname that she's got. She's been on a very long winning streak. She's been in the UFC for quite a while now. Demolishing Molly McCann, that was great. I loved that one. Then she's also beaten Jessica Andrade by submission and Talia Santos. She's getting pretty undeniable at this point, I believe. Mm-hmm. A win against Forior will definitely solidify her as the next contender for the women's flyweight division title. But it's not going to be any easy feat.
The
Beast. Forior, the Beast. Also on a very long winning streak. This is honestly a really good fight. Women's fights usually a little bit disappointing. The previous fight night, Rose Namajunas against Amanda Ribas. The previous fight night. See what I did there?
Yeah, nice.
That's a shitter.
Because that has happened already.
That's already happened.
Yeah.
And we know the result.
We do.
And it's a shame for the fighter who lost. But congratulations to the one who won.
Yeah.
It was an impressive victory.
Bother talking about it now because we've already broken it down at this point, haven't we?
Already broken that one down. You guys can go watch our previous episode that we recorded previous to this. Not. You can make your own assumptions on this conversation.
We're not banking.
Look, this is actually a really good fight, and I know it's another women's fight, headliner, lower weight class. These two guys are at the very top of the flyweight division in the women's.
These guys,
these two females,
these kids,
fee guys. I think that's what we're calling them now.
Fee guys.
What's the opposite of a guy? It's a fee guy.
Fee guy?
Yeah, like a female, male.
I thought a
female.
gal.
Oh, gal.
Guys and gals.
Batty gal them. These two batty gal them flyweights. Look, they've been some top people. They really have. I'm more impressed with Blanchfield. She's been finishing a lot of her fights.
Yeah,
so young.
Forior is more on a bit of a decision streak, isn't she?
She is. 34. So she's older.
Okay.
By 10 years, which is quite insane. But for a 24-year-old to do what she's done, how she's done it to the likes of Miranda Maverick, that was a close fight, but she got that done.
Blanchfield only 24.
Yeah.
Damn.
I know, it's super impressive, eh?
She's got more fights than Forior.
Yep.
I'm going to keep changing how I say that throughout there.
Byron.
Figo.
So, yeah.
Mario.
Rob Font versus Aaron. Fucking hell. But, fucking Molly McCann demolished Molly the Meatball, turned her into fucking mince. Andrade. Santos. Andrade, submitting Andrade at the age of 23 at the time is very impressive. This girl's got a very long way to go, whether she wins this or not, and gets the title fight next.
Yeah.
I think she's going to get it done. I think she's going to get the submission. Her wrestling is just levels above most in this division.
What happened to your thumb?
We're talking about the fight here, aren't we?
Yeah, but it's distracting me. Your thumb's gone blackface.
Well, I cut it on a cheese grater. I was grating cheese, and it fucking sliced a chunk of my finger off.
Ow.
Bled a lot, but it's just taped up because I had jiu-jitsu, and whenever it's kind of healed-ish, but when you when you cut yourself and you rub the open wound against something and it feels horrible.
Yeah.
It's just that weird feeling. So I've taped it up.
Nice.
And I've taped it up like this so the plaster doesn't fall off.
Do you not have any white tape?
No, this is the only tape I've got.
Wow. Okay.
I'm not going to go out and buy new tape.
Well...
What's wrong with this?
Just looks a bit cheeky, doesn't it?
How does it look cheeky at all?
It just looks a little
What's wrong with it? Tell me. Explain.
No. Should we... So you're saying Blanchfield.
I'm saying Blanchfield.
What round are you saying she's going to submit?
I think she's going to take her into the later rounds. I don't think Rob Font is a pushover by any means.
Yeah.
You know, he's on a winning streak now. Forior is not a pushover by any means. You know, you've got to be pretty damn good to beat Rose Namajunas in the impressive fashion that she did. Although Rose did break her foot or her hand, I can't remember, in that fight early on. Look, I see Erin Blanchfield getting this done and probably getting it done in the 4th or 5th round by submission. I think Forior might have some early success, but I think we'll see her take over 3rd, 4th round.
Tight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Get it done. What are you thinking, Mr. Bald Man?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you. Yeah, I got a haircut. Got it all shaved off again.
Looks good.
Shout out to the white man. That is Will.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Blanchfield will get it done as well. I would like to see her get it done. I'd like to see a young champ, you know.
Be an interesting matchup, her against Grasso or Shevchenko.
Yeah.
Because they were obviously fighting again.
That will be a very tough fight for her. Experience-wise, like, a long way off either of those. But
then again, like, she comes out of this pretty fresh.
That's right.
Goes straight into this fight. They've had 3 tough fights together in a row.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whoever comes out on the end of it, they're going to be a bit worn out probably, you know? So she's fresh. She's hungry. I presume she's hungry. I'm guessing she's probably cutting weight right now.
Yeah, if I was flyweight, I'd be pretty hungry.
She's flyweight and she's cutting weight. So she's got to be starving right now.
Very hungry.
Yeah, 24. That's so impressive. She's younger than me. Is she younger than you?
No, I don't know. When's her birthday?
May 4th.
May 4th.
1999.
Nope, she's older than me.
She's older than you, but younger than me. She's in between us both.
That's something for you guys at home.
Both.
That's just a fun little fact for you guys at home.
How old are you, Jackson?
I'm 24.
How old am I?
You're 25.
Correct.
That's
why you'll notice an obvious maturity gap in the two of us when we're sat here. You know, just probably quite obvious, but you know, just to
if you were to look at me and then look at you,
yeah, looks wise, but
you
once they
look
hear me
like a
talking,
you look like you've just finished the old high school.
Right, get your cowboy hat out.
Fresh little boy.
I was going to say a bad word just then.
If I was a pedophile, which I'm not, I would still probably want to touch you.
Oh, thanks. Is that why you're touching me? Is that why you always touch me?
That's how fresh. I'm cutting you off because I don't want to
I'm a young guy. All right, I'm a young guy. You're a retard.
I've aged poorly.
You've got the education level of what, like
an 8-year-old.
Yeah.
My reading level is that of an 8.5-year-old.
You remind me of Rain Man.
Rain Man, a beautiful mind.
Anyway, that's enough about us. I think we've called this pretty steadily. I just want to take a quick look at the flyweight division of the UFC.
Steadily.
The UFC
flyweight, the gal division.
I don't know whether you're a big fan of MMA Guru, by the way.
Why?
But I just don't know. Are you? Like, have you watched many of his videos? Have you noticed when he says UFC, he says UFC?
No.
It gets to me whenever he says it. The UFC.
Bit of a Safa kind of thing.
I think it's just his nasally way he speaks, but
the UFC flyweight division.
UFC.
UFC.
Dana in the UFC. It's kind of annoying, but
nice.
Look, Blanchfield's set there at number 2 versus 3. This is a great matchup. Obvious number 1 contender fight right here. For sure, this is number 1 contender fight.
For sure.
For sure. Yeah, and it's just crazy because we've got obviously Rose Namajunas is a big star, not even in the rankings, fighting Amanda Ribas, who's number 8, and that's also a main event. It's like, what are you? So crap.
Yeah.
Sick of it.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it.
Trash. They're just trying to milk as many main events out of her as possible, even though she's not a champion anymore.
Yeah.
Even though she doesn't have that exciting draw that she used to.
Not quite.
But we'll see. I mean, maybe Ribas will bring out an exciting fight.
I heard
she has. That was an exciting fight, wasn't it? Yeah.
I heard
We're talking about this after the fight happened.
We are, guys. It was a good fight. I'm glad that it happened the way it did. I heard that that's why Pat Barry actually liked Namajunas in the first place. An exciting draw. She was a good drawer.
Oh, with crayons.
Preschool, yeah.
And like marble. Did you do that at preschool? Did you do marble drawings?
No.
You cover, that's
that
memory just came back to me.
You put paint on them.
Yeah, I never thought about that since it happened.
5 years ago.
5 years
Yeah,
ago.
you were.
Just before I reached
Look, he's
my
24, but he was kept back about
8.5-year-old
10 years at school. I wanted to talk about your time in an Indian prison.
Okay.
Tell me about it.
Well, are you saying from what happened at my work today?
No.
And
Just
there was shit
tell
on
me.
the
Have you
time-
been in an Indian prison?
Yes.
Okay.
Look, I don't know why.
Trying to set up a joke, but it's
Okay,
not like,
no, I haven't.
but you've been in an Indian.
No, I haven't. Also,
Oh, okay. I heard it today. I thought it was going to work,
What?
but I don't know.
can you? What was I supposed to say?
I've never been in an Indian prison.
I've never been.
I
in
have
an
been
Indian
in an
prison.
Indian.
But I
don't
haven't
know.
been in an
It's supposed to be
Indian.
funny. It's not that funny, really.
Is that if I'd had intercourse with an Indian person?
I guess. Yeah.
But I haven't.
Moving
Nor-
on. Moving on. So we've given our predictions for this fight. Jackson hasn't been in an Indian.
Maybe now I want to go to
It's a
an
bit
Indian
of a tongue
prison.
twister. Try and say that.
Indian prison.
No, have you ever been in an Indian?
Have you ever been in an Indian?
Been in an Indian.
Been in an Indian.
It's like a fucking Honda Civic.
Have you ever been in an Indian?
Been in an Indian.